Good evening, Professor J. So, Chapter 6 is talking about establishing system direction. So, in our reading, the key points and the learning objectives was that it's going to talk about linking the role and mission, vision, and context of the organization. Appreciate how the purpose principle can aid managers in problem solving. Distinguish relationships between purpose, desired results, measure of results, interventions, and improvement goals, and compare the concepts of a mental model. So I'm going to be looking at my computer screen while talking about some of this. So, understanding the role and the mission, vision, and the context of a business is pretty important because that's kind of like the cornerstones of how a company envisions running its business, especially in a medical facility. So, the purpose principle is something that I found interesting. The purpose principle aids in clarifying, defining, and validating purpose. So, the purpose principle in itself really connects with the mission, the vision, and the context. And then the manager's role in establishing the vision, helping others see why it's important, why we should work the way that we do, and helping them realize bigger things. When I say bigger things, it's we go to work every day not to help or get money for us, but to help others. That's why we go to work every day, to better the lives of other people, at least what we can in our control. I hope that makes sense. So chapter 7 is talking about setting the improvement goals in a complex system. So this was something, let me get to the page here that, excuse me, let me get to the page here that I was reading that triggered me, and I really liked what this had to say. To appreciate the impact of establishing goals in a complex system, judge the advantages and disadvantages of different types of goal statements. So, with that being said, goal statements in a company, sometimes you have to modify what I think your company model is as the years go on and your company is established, because sometimes your vision and your goal that you might have set at the very beginning, it's changing with the times. So you need to update the improvement goals in your business model. I mean, I think I'm not 100% sure, based on everything that I've ever been reading that was beneficial for me. So effective goals precede effective performances. And then it talks about SMART, which is something that I had been seeing in our discussion. And I think SMART is a good tool for us to keep and to have in our tool belt. So chapter 8, fostering a culture of collaboration and teamwork. Chapter 8 was something that I feel like resonates with me. So at the very end, chapter 8 was talking about how collaborating and working with providers are different things. One of the examples that I read, I felt like it was how I'm working today. Let me find here. It's hard to go back with this book, and it's hard to flag things. So the chapter 8 was talking about how doctors, nurses, therapists, chiropractors, how they all may be working with the same patient, and they're not necessarily thinking that they're collaborating with each other. They may think that they're the ones that are aiding the patient and helping them in their healing process, when in reality it is a collaboration. Without physical therapy, the patients don't get stronger. Without the checkups and the medication that the doctor provides, without the care, the friendly care and the lovingness from the nurses, it's a collaboration. So teamwork is collaboration. And that's something that, for a big facility, not a lot of people get to see, not a lot of people realize. So that in itself, all of these tie together, because without one, you can't function with the other. So that is what I am taking from this reading this week. It's so far everything's been really, really good. And I feel like there's so many beneficial tools that I can use to help me further my career and be more educated and understand a lot more about the healthcare system than what I already do. So I'm looking forward to the next week. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, a good start of the next week, and I will update you on my next diary. Bye.